Hey guys, we're continuing. We're 1-1 in this run. It's the Gems of Fortune Group A Round 2. I'm playing Sword. Still doing well with Sword, or doing okay. I can still make this. I can still go 4-1 in this run. I went 3-2 in the last run I did yesterday, as I said in my previous video. And it was because I screwed up. It was a mistake. So Sword can definitely do this. I'm doing pretty well with it so far. I went like 5-0 in my round one. I think you call them rounds previously. So like this, the sword is good here. It's not just portal that's good. Sword is definitely good, and I think blood is also pretty good, or at least it's good against sword. Because I just lost to it earlier. So anyway, we just get nothing but gleaming gems. I still go for a one drop. Screw it. I'm up against artifact. One drops are actually kind of nice, but maybe not against two drops. They didn't have a one drop. Sorry, not artifact. Portal. They have all kinds of stuff they can play on turn one. You know. But yeah, I just have a two drop. I decided it's better. Like I don't have a gem to play, so I just throw a two drop out there to trade. Anyway, they're doing early portal stuff actually. They also drew a card off this. I don't remember what all this evolve is. But anyway, they actually do failure, like the like pseudo accelerate where it just goes back to your hand. So I know they have a failure coming, and then just they just kill my guy for free, I guess. Instead of developing, like playing a better three drop and just trading this, they keep it in play. I don't know. It's okay. Anyway, I see Walfred. I see Bunny and Baron, which are good. I see Diamond Paladin. I have a removal spell here for this. That probably would have been better to save, but I realize my curve is pretty good. So I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that extra play point in later, so I just kill that. This is actually a really good three drop. I don't think I had it yet. But yeah, anyway, this is a really good three drop, actually. It's probably one of the better ones, to be honest. They play some puppet stuff here, which is pretty nice. They get to keep their puppet, so they're actually putting out a okay field. But I'm on the draw. I'm getting to evolve here, so I could have done Walford here and then just evolved him as a 5/5 for free. This effect doesn't matter, but I opt for this to put up a ward instead of a 5/5. In hindsight, I think Walford actually was better. He doesn't heal up though, so never mind. Yeah, he wouldn't have healed up, so it would have been 5 damage to maybe trade with whoever they run into this, but yeah, I think Walford would have been weaker. So they easily deal with this. Um, Bunny and Baron can come down next turn. They've got kind of it's just going to be a little hard to clear. Bunny and Baron's not very good here. They're going wide, which is something that Portal sometimes does. That's usually what I do, but they were really going wide with this. Mock Knight's pretty bad. Walford is still not great. Bunny and Baron and Diamond Paladin look like great 5s and 6s. I can just do this, but not today. But then I get Dashing Duelist, which I don't usually evolve him, but here he's good. So yeah, I get to he replaces himself. I think he comes out of ambush because he evolves, but yeah, I get to clear the board. I even get to do 2 damage to him, so he's actually got a pretty good evolve effect that I don't think I've done yet. Anyway, I still have this thing, I think, so it's another good thing to play alongside it. Great to just draw cards sometimes, just getting more gems, more crystals in your hand. They get this thing, which is just a nut 6, probably the best 6 in Portal. I'm probably wrong, but it's one of the better 6s in Portal, especially against me. So yeah, I think Diamond Paladin was good here. Wonder Knight's pretty bad. Violent Soldier's nice to see. That's a turn 9 play. Musketeers Vow, and I do have the evolution points. Looks great. But I realize, wait, I can't clear this. I'm not going to make... If I leave these in play, I'm not going to make it to the end. So I figure, you know what, Musketeers... I want to try a Musketeers Vow without evolution points, because it's still really good on 8. So that's my plan. Just got to make it through next turn. I just throw this out there as a ward. I make this into a 1/5. I could have killed that instead of playing the ward, and in hindsight, I'm looking at this something. You know what? I could rally after the Musketeers Vow, maybe as a clear against like a Pandora. If they answer my Musketeers Vow with a Pandora, then I can volley it away. So I go ahead and raise my rally count with that random 3/3. Leave their guy in play. This is my potential answer to a Pandora. I'm always thinking of that. Sword actually has quite a few. I just got to keep in mind. So I kill that. I'm just like, I got to play something. This is probably better. This is probably worse because I can leave the car behind if they clear, which they should. So if they have a Pandora here, I have the Cannon Volley and maybe like some other play off these. I don't know. My rally wasn't high enough actually for Pandora, so I'm actually kind of scared of Pandora here. But they have a pretty weak play, to be honest. I just make a bunch of guys. I don't even know what this thing is. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Yeah, it looks like I guess that's better than the Blader or whatever in Sword, but Anyway, I've got some gems going here. I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, Musketeers Vow is actually pretty good here against a bunch of 3/3s, but I go ahead and just go for it anyway. Now I've got Merveil for potential Pandora, so I'm feeling a lot more confident. Let's go ahead and throw the Musketeers out. I think the monochrome M game was weaker here. I could have played this and that. This guy would get back play points. Definitely have Rally 7. Anyway, I clear here pretty easily with Musketeers. So yeah, I think it's the first time I've ever even played the Musketeers on like one evolution point. I pretty much have to evolve to clear, but yeah, heal up a little bit. I leave behind a nasty board, and if they had Pandora here, I would have been fine. I would have cleared it, and I would be sad, but Merveil would have dealt with it, and I think on 6, so I would have been able to play this. That doesn't deal with Pandora. This would also deal with Pandora as well. I could have played this with something else. But anyway, they don't have the best. They don't really have a clear. No Pandora out of them. Nothing else really. There were some other things they could have done. They didn't have it though. They definitely weren't threatening to kill me. So yeah, that was all. I got them with mini Musketeers.